Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today's going to be work smarter, not harder. Now this is a common phrase used and I don't think people actually understand the perception of it all. So working smarter, not harder is a term used to encourage someone to carry on going. And my recent experience with it is that you don't actually need to put that pressure underneath you. It's good to have the pressure, but I've recently been overworking myself and sleepless days, sleepless nights, all this stuff. And I had a day off, so I've got a designing business. I like to design clothes, stuff like that. I've got my own brand that I'm working on currently, and I've been doing it for about 2 years now. And now I started working on it when I was at university, and I dedicated a lot of time to it and stuff, a lot of sleepless nights and stuff, and I never really got anywhere with it. And there was a point where I was doing it every day, every night, all this stuff, etc. And all of a sudden I got to a point where I was content with where I was at the moment. I hit 1,000 designs per se and got really happy and done my little dance, carried on going, whatever. Literally was happy for 20 seconds. And I didn't celebrate the work properly. And that's where I think work smarter, not harder comes in, because although I'd done the 1,000 designs that I wanted to get to that point, I carried on working straight after, straight back to hustling. Whereas I should have taken time out to understand the level I'd gotten at. And I carried on working for weeks, whatever, and all of a sudden I went through a drought. I didn't design for months, literally 2-3 months. I couldn't think of any designs. I couldn't think of anything. I thought I was done. And then a few months I took out. I started doing other stuff. Started writing again, and after that few months, I got really back into it. It took me a while, but then when I got back into it, it was free flowing. I've got multiple different, a few thousand designs, blah blah blah. But anyway, let's get to the point where I'm at now. So I was really going through a rough time recently. This past year has been really rough for me, and I was watching a podcast, and I was outside watching it in the sun, blah blah blah, and they were talking about having a day off. And I thought about it, and I was like, today's the day I'm gonna have a day off. I'm not even gonna, because I keep telling myself I wanted to have a day off from design and whatever, all my entrepreneur stuff, and I never do it. And so I said to myself, I'm not touching a single thing that relates to me wanting to better myself and my future. You get what I'm saying? And I done it. I didn't do a single design. I didn't even want to do anything. And I watched a few movies, watched a few videos, whatever. And the next day, it was so weird because I wanted it more than ever. I wanted it more than I'd ever wanted it before. And recently, my designing has taken a step up. Like I'm not even joking. Like the past month or so, my designs have gone from a base level to up here. And now what I've started to do is I've started to work smarter. So I had different designs, logos and stuff, but now I've all incorporated it together, where I've got base logos for my brand, and now I'm incorporating it with all my different designs for the brand. And the way I'm seeing it is, it just came to me like through all the pressure I was putting on it and all the hours I was spending trying to get it to a plan level has all worked out now, because I worked hard at the start and now I'm working smarter now. So I'm doing everything. It doesn't take me long to do what I'm doing. It's just a bit exhausting, but I understand that if I do something now, I'll be rewarded later. But I don't want to overdo it because I'll over exhaust myself into it. So I've learned that working smarter, not harder, is about taking days off It's about enjoying the day that you spend, because every day is a gift, is it not? That's why they call it the present. So you have to take it as it comes. You can't be locked away in your room the whole day, 10, 12 hours of sleep, and then 10 hours working and learning and stuff like that. That's not how it goes. See, life now, we've evolved where we can read books. Whatever book you want now is accessible if you have the money, laptops and stuff like that. I can watch whatever movie I like through streaming websites, but that's the beauty of working smarter, not harder. It's about rewarding yourself for working. See, people think that you should be rewarded through everything through money, but that's not true. We should be rewarding ourselves with encouragement, life. And if life is walking into the woods and doing what you want to do, that's on you. You should reward yourself. So working smarter, not harder, is all about you. It's not about, oh, how can I do this quicker? How can I do this better? It's about how can you do it better for yourself? How can you deter a better outcome for you? So it's a bit of a, I don't really know. It's a bit of a broad topic on working smarter, not harder. But the way to work smarter is rewarding yourself. And I've read recently that you should reward yourself for working. And that's what I've been learning, that it's not all about money. And if you don't understand money, why are you chasing it? You should be chasing the outcome of the feeling of goodness. So if you understand what I'm saying, please reward yourself with what you like. Reward your inner child. Reward if you want to play Xbox, PlayStation for an hour, your computer games for an hour, a couple of hours a day, maybe even you spend the whole day doing it for once a week. That's on you. If you want to go clubbing once a week, and if you feel that that's a reward for all of your hard, I know people that work 9 to 5 jobs, and their reward is going out Fridays, Saturdays, drinking, partying, drugs. But that's their reward for working hard, and their smarter is rewarding themselves at the end of the weekend. But I'm not trying to be like that. I'm trying to reward myself each day for working hard. So I come home from work, whatever, I'll read, I'll learn, because those that want to learn after are going to be the greatest of all time. There's no point denying it. So reward yourself through the toughness, because you're the only person who can reward you. God gives you the circumstances to reward yourself, and to other people it may not seem godly what you're doing as your reward. It could be anything, but at the time it's correct for you, and God will allow it. He doesn't want you to do it, but He'll allow it to happen, because at the time it's a reward for you. So, and it's all a learning curve. Every day's a learning curve. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Work smarter, not harder. Reward yourself for the things that you're doing behind closed doors. Reward your brain, reward your mind, your soul. You deserve it. See, we take on a lot. We do a lot. But no one gives us the sense of gratification that we can give ourselves. We know what we like. We know what we want. So reward yourself for the hard work that you're doing. No one else knows what you're doing other than you. So reward yourself for this stuff. Give yourself an ice cream. Whatever, man. Just reward yourself. Work smart, not harder. Amen. Stay prayed up. Like, comment, subscribe.